1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Oh, I didn't see you there.
I wasn't expecting company. I don't know if you heard me counting, I did over 1,000.
You've probably seen those videos on the internet of chiropractors, of those neck popping videos and back cracking videos, and you probably thought, wow, that's really cool. You might have even seen Blackpink's Jennie do exactly that. We also wanted to do that, but because we're not in the US and most of those videos are from the US, we tried to find out if we could do the same thing in Korea. We asked a friend who recommended us to go to a chiropractor in Korea. Great start, right?
For us, they pretty much brought us in to do x-rays right away. All different angles, because afterwards, they show you everything that's wrong with your bones. More specifically, your spine.
Interesting thing about those x-rays, which I've never seen any type of x-ray like that before, is that you could really see a lot of the skin and stuff. It was kind of like a kind of see through your clothes kind of x-ray, which is really weird. For some reason, they did my x-ray a little bit lower than Happy's for some reason. Kind of cheeky little look there, I think. Also, I've never had that many x-rays in such a short succession, so I guess it was kind of a low power x-ray rather than like a normal, really high power one. The images were really like interesting to look at. It's actually really interesting to see where your bones lie and like how big my rib cage is and stuff like that, and you can see the organs inside a little bit. It's really, really interesting.
After the x-rays are done, we get pulled into the chiropractor's office and he explains to us what's wrong with our spine. The way that the spine actually works, it should be like your skull is here, so your face is facing this way. Your neck should bend this way, and then the middle of your spine should go over here, and then the bottom of your spine should go back out like this with your tailbone at the end. My middle part and my end part are fine. Biggest problem with my neck is that it's like straight. So the way that the bones on your neck work is that it's a little C, so it cushions. When it goes down, it acts like a spring. So your entire spine acts like a spring. Well, mine is straight, so all the weight bears down on the bones, or something like that. I've done too many reps of this exercise. But all is not lost, says the chiropractor. Apparently, my problems aren't that severe yet, although when he asked me if I felt any pain, I was like, no, not really. But then, and he got surprised. He was like, the way your neck looks, you should be feeling pain or some sort of stress around your shoulder area. And then I realized I kind of do when I wake up in the morning. I didn't know why, so I asked him if it was just my posture in general or if it was because of the way I slept. And he says, well, he doesn't live with me, so he doesn't know, but chances are it's a bit of both. The way I sleep, the kind of pillows that I use, and also the way I hold myself have contributing factors to why my neck is straight instead of a C curl. He says though that it's not too far gone. Basically, posture correction will fix it. However, if I don't do anything, like I don't do any sort of exercises, don't try to fix my posture and all that kind of stuff, I will start having complications when I hit my 50s and up, which is really scary because I'm 30 now. So that means I have 20 years left to fix myself before I start having serious problems with my shoulders. You know, some people when they walk around, right, they're kind of like bent forward like this. I don't think I have that kind of posture problem. But since I don't have a third-person party camera on me all the time, I don't really know. But before telling me how to fix my problems, he moved on to Xander.
So for me, my neck is okay or better than Happy's neck.
That level of your condition is okay. Yes. Yeah, it doesn't really...
Okay. That's good. Okay is good. But my problems lie in my lower back or my lower spine. I've felt this before.
Your hori, your waist is no good. Your lower back, yeah.
I think if you remember back to the like acupuncture kind of video that we went to a really long time ago, the Chinese medicine one or the traditional Korean medicine thing, I was told pretty much exactly the same thing, is that I have too much strength in my top half of me and not enough strength in my core and not enough strength in my lower back. I've noticed this, like my shoes wear down in a very peculiar way because the way that my lower back is like curved in a strange way to kind of compensate for all the weight on top, and so it makes my hips kind of move in a weird way, which means my legs move in a weird way, so I wear down my shoes like inside. I kind of do have lower back pain sometimes, especially in the gym. When doing certain things, I can definitely feel like that's the weakest part of me. It's affected how my shoulders look. I'm getting the kind of rounded shoulders thing because conversation again. If something's out of whack in your body somewhere, some other part of your body is going to try and pick up the slack or try and compensate for it in some way. And that's why I've got all this pain. And again, he's like, you gotta sort this out now or later on in life. It's gonna be really, really bad. So in a way, it's good to hear those kinds of things now because no one's ever really said that to me, ever. No one's been like, oh, I think you have a weird walking position. Something's wrong with your lower back. No one really says anything like that. It really takes going to a specialist to find out these things. After finding out all of these horrible things about our bodies, we were then taken to a separate room to get some tips on posture and to get some treatment.
Rotate your hands so that your palms are facing forward and just let them hang naturally. And then you're supposed to tuck your chin in, but not to the point where you're lowering your entire face. Picture someone taking a little bit of the hair from the top back of your head and pulling upwards. So naturally your chin kind of falls down and inward and the top of your head gets pulled up.
He shows you in your original position, pushing down on your head exactly how you said, and shows you how much you bounce up and down and where. And then he gets you to stand in the proper position and does exactly the same thing. So you can see and feel the difference of where your body moves.
After we found out what's wrong with our spines and how to stand properly to protect ourselves, we got some therapeutic massages. So this is not one of those those feel-good massages that you get on when you're on vacation. This is an actual therapeutic massage, to, like a sports massage to fix your screwed up muscles or whatever. But after that, we asked for some popping.
Yep, we asked for the thing that we'd seen a lot on YouTube. We had to get another guy who was a specialist in that type of chiropractic kind of thing. They have different specialities, and I think there was only one guy or two people there who could do this type of popping thing that we were requesting, because we thought that's gonna be really good content. If you watch those compilations, it's like, it sounds amazing. And the people look like they're having a great time. Wow. I don't know where they put, if they put a little hidden microphone or something closer to the back, or they're wearing microphones when that's happening, because when we got it done, those pops and cracks weren't that loud. It's kind of strange. Oh. I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest. I thought I'm gonna feel this massive relief. I'm gonna all the pain and all the tension will just wash away, but it didn't. Are those videos on YouTube kind of fake or kind of propaganda for chiropractic in some way, where these people who go are in on it or something like that? Obviously, I'm sure there's some real medical benefits to chiropractic and stuff, and you've seen those transformations of people. I think there's a guy in Australia where this kid is completely hunched over and he goes to chiropractic and releases tension and eventually he's able to stand up straight again. But all those popping compilations, that said, if you do want to go to a chiropractor in your coming career or something, there are chiropractors available. This is something that we did find out. And we went to this one because we were recommended to go there by a friend. And that's how we got really good permission to film. And we took quite a lot of time on that day, away from the doctor's hand. So thank you very much for letting us film there. There are other clinics available, which might be suitable better for people who cannot understand any Korean. Links to the place that we went to will be in the description. But did it meet my expectations of a chiropractor's visit? Because I was really hyped up to go for months. I was like, I really want to go to a chiropractor. I kept saying to Happy, I really want to do a video at chiropractors. I really want that cracking popping video. But after all, it was oh.
The specialty of this place is not the popping. I think if you're looking specifically for the popping, perhaps this place is not for you. But if you do actually have pain problems, or you do wonder exactly if your spine has, any issues, you should come to Segil and figure it out. We can't recommend anything else because we haven't been there. But from my experience here, I really did enjoy the whole explaining of what was wrong with my spine. It's supposed to be curvy, it's supposed to be really curvy. And if there's any form of straightness in your spine, that's a very bad thing. Like my neck.
Yep, so that was our video about chiropractors in Korea. Hope it was useful. Maybe it might save you some time if you were super interested in going for that popping thing or whatever, or if you were really interested in it. But yeah, that's our honest opinion. We can only be honest. We don't want to lead you into something that you're gonna be like, they lied and it's boring and not fun.
Disclaimer, this is a sponsored video, but the fact that we've criticized it should tell you that we're kind of being honest about this whole situation.
Of course, we have to keep some integrity and stuff, like, you know. But thank you so much to Segil for letting us film and take up all your time, and I wish I could have had more time with the masseuse, really, like more massages. I got loads of tension in my back, so it would have been really nice to like let that all go. But
We do love massages. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you did subscribe or you do subscribe, click the bell icon to get notifications, because otherwise you don't get them.
and leave a comment on what kind of more content you want to see from us in the future. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay fancy.